Woo. Happy 8 months to me. Used to be Sierra Mist, but changed my name to Rep My Puppy. Alex Popcorn.
Cello! Cello! Happy Wednesday, my dudes. Cello. Cello, 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 cello. To one and all. Make this a little lower. There we go. How's everybody doing this fine hump day? Getting your humps on? Getting your humps on today? My dudes? Wednesday, my dudes? Cello. Cello. Cellophane. It's Wednesday, my Steves. No Wednesdays on this day. Humping on. Good, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna miss most of the stream and all of always, but I'm on my way to see Tom Segura. Ooh, Chelsea. Sheesh. That's fun. Alex, I'm so bored. Well, I hope I can cure that even just a tiny bit. Hopefully today is not too boring for you. Because we're gonna be doing some more Am I the Asshole? With me, Alex. Blowing the back up today. Hashtag hump day. I hate that. Pack for a move. Let's go. I got my hair cut and it was down to my butt, but she cut it too short and now it's above my booba. Heart shattered. Don't let it shatter your heart, Haven Jumper. If you were... Okay, listen. Think about it this way, right? It's gonna grow back. And best time to have shorter hair. It's hot. It'll grow back. And now it's soup. All the healthiness. Exactly. My favorite is Alluux stream. Oh, hell yeah. Kappa. Biatch. Finally finished a major deadline for my thesis. So I'm here to celebrate. Pondori, let's freaking go. And you also got a plush today. I appreciate you for adopting a Luxie. There's a little animation that's being worked on that I think I've told you guys about, but it's almost done. I saw the almost final draft of it today, and it's so cute. I'm really excited to share it with you guys. But thank you to everyone that's bought a plush. I'm really anxious that we're not going to hit our goal, that it's not going to get funded. I'm like really, it's very stressful. I don't think I'll ever do a minimum or else it doesn't get made order thing ever again, because it's too stressful. It's too stressful. We're at 70%, I believe, and so 70%, I believe that means it's what, 60 plushies away? I think we're 60 away. But goddamn, buy a Luxie or have no friends. Luxie will be your friend. We got 15 more days to sell 57. Yeah, 15 more days. 15 more days. Yeah, 15 more days to sell 57. That's only like a few a day. Thank you to whoever just bought a Luxie. I'm thinking of trying to put together some kind of giveaway or contest using the makeshift coins to try to get it funded. But we'll see. $27.99 for a plushie. Assembling furniture all day is ass. Oh fuck no. I hate assembling furniture, honestly. I can order one next payday. I appreciate that. Wish I could buy more. Listen. Who was it that already drew Luxie Lewd in Discord? Stop it. Stop it. I want to see it, though, but stop it. Who? What do you mean someone drew Luxie Lewd? What does that mean? Check the art channel? Arnar. My part Faryar. Let's see. Let's see. Art. Where is the art channel? There it is. Okay, I see lots of nice art. Okay, I just see a nice art. What are you guys on about? I do not see a lewd luck. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. God damn it. Bro, you made Lexi a furry pillow? Hold on, I can show this. I think I can show this. God damn it. It's called, the file name is Ludsky. I'm so done with all of you who did this. Peachy, oh god, Peach first, god damn it. You guys ready? What is this? What is this? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done to my bean? Do you know what's really funny? Also, I don't know if you guys have caught it, but I have always used gender-neutral pronouns with Luxie. Do you want to know why? I don't know if Luxie is male or female. I never decided. So I've just been refusing to classify as any gender. But, well, damn, I guess that's my new phone background. Y'all nasty. Go buy a plush for your sins, okay? Wait, if she's her normal color like that, does that mean she's always in the mood? Listen. You need to make... Listen, if you want to make a horny Luxie, you gotta make a color for it, okay? You gotta make a horny color. Or else that just means the normal regular base color is just horny. So you're saying just Luxie is just horny all the time? The fur changes color with the emotions, bro. Are you just saying it just always Luxie is horny? It would fit chat a lot better. Oh, y'all are so nasty, bro. Y'all are so nasty. The lore. The lore. Maybe? Question mark? No. The Luxie lore wiki is gonna be weird. Bro. And the animation we're doing, the really short animation that we're doing, we're adding another emotion that we haven't yet. So I'm excited for that. The fuck did I stumble upon? Tanmaker, listen. Would you? If so, go to Makeshift. Get your own. It's pretty much the exact same thing. I'm pretty sure. I'm so done. One, respectfully. Sci-Fi started it, I bet. Yep, is Luxie a fleshlight? Luxie is whatever you want it to be, okay? So if we achieve plushies, can we get the pillow? Bro. Make a backside to the pillow and we'll sell like a very limited run of 10 pillows. If Peach lets us. And if we fund the plush. Okay? I'm so done with all of you. Don't yes. Okay, I did click yes also, but would you? Luxie is love. Luxie is life. Y'all nasty.
12 months
Dear
of
Reddit.
awesome. Cheers, Alluux.
Dear Reddit, I made a plushie. My chat turned into a fluffy pleasure toy. I leaned into it to boost sales. Am I the asshole? Or is it you that made me this way? I have to appeal to... I'm so done. I know where Peachy lives. She'll let us. I know some artists who make those kind of pillows. Yes, I would buy a Luxie. A Luxie pillow. I'm so done. I'm so done. This is why we can't have nice things. That's exactly right. You're fucking lying if you voted no. In my mind, Luxie's a child, so this is weird. Luxie, in my mind, was a child before that. But now how can you unsee adult Luxie?
Now, Mom.
How could you unsee... I can't. Was a child? She's actually 1,000 years old. Okay, okay. All characters are 18 plus. Pixels on a screen. Technically, it's however many days old they drew it, right? 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 Can we get that as a plush? Listen. Fund this plush and maybe something will happen in the future. She's just lines, bro. How to unsee. Alcohol you don't unsee. That's with you now. Luxie all glowed up. It's like, you know, the Rugrats episode when they're all grown up. It's like that, but with Luxie, and she becomes a whore. Luxie grows up to be a whore. Okay, chat? I know a few artists who make tiny lewd pillows as keychains. It was a whole show. That's true. Whore. Sluxie. That's her cute nickname. What the fuck did I just arrive to? So many people are saying this. Listen, 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 listen. Just exclamation mark plush. Go buy a plushie. That's it. Fuxie. God damn it. Can I just make cool art and pitch it to you? Yeah, sure. Sure. I'm always open. Hey, any artists want to pitch stuff to me to get made for the shop? Have at it. I'm always down for that. I'm actually in the process of trying to fund an in-house printer, but it's very, very expensive if I want like really quality stuff. Since here's the problem, right? I've looked into manufacturing and doing our stickers in-house before. But it was really expensive. I think like the cheapest good printer I'm finding as of right now was like 4K. So it's like, okay, you gotta weigh the options, this and that, right? My Patreon alone is normally around 1,000 a month, just for the regular stickers. On top of that, anything else we order for creator shops or the shop or anything outside of that is on top of that. So I'm like, okay, a few months. Adam and Eve Luxie sponsorship when? No. I told Adam and Eve that I wouldn't do a sponsorship with them because it doesn't make sense. Because Wubby does a sponsorship with them. They actually asked me recently and I was like, it doesn't make any sense. I would rather just push Wubby because he has a sponsorship with you guys already. So I wouldn't tell a very similar audience to use a different code than him. That just feels strange. So many issues with the printer paper. Oh, really? I got my first Patreon box and holy shit, your stickers are so high quality. It's ridiculous, right? Never in my life have I seen stickers so well made. I went through like 4 or 5 different printers before I was happy with the sticker quality. So it's really high quality. And my problem, my OCD brain is like, I can't go down in quality. Like, I'll tell you guys this. 99% of artists, let me just do a little breakdown for you guys real quick. 99% of artists make all their art themselves, okay? So they're not paying for commissions. Free to them. Making it themselves. Okay, cool. Step 1. Step 2, they do in-house printers, just normal-ass printers on sticker paper, and cut them out. So I'm not saying they're bad quality, but they're not at the quality at what we're doing right now. So already, I'm paying to get stuff printed, and on top of that, I search and commission artists for all of their artwork as well, because I want to give more jobs to small artists and people in the community on top of that. So It's a lot. It's a lot. The last 3 boxes I got the stickers I wanted. Good shit. Oh, hell yeah. I put a sticker from your shop on my cooler, and it lasted a whole ass week in the woods. Would buy again. Hell yeah. They're so thick and sticky, just like I am. I wanted to bail in that sentence, but I didn't know how. So I just continued. Thanks for that, Rin. Where can we buy stickers again? ! Patreon if you want to be a part of the Patreon. Or ! Shop if you want to buy anything individually. Oh, word? Adult Luxie sticker asking for Wubby. God damn it. I've been putting the stickers on my puppy's kennel. That's so cute! Yeah, if you guys use the stickers, send photos. Post photos on Instagram. We'll highlight them on our shop Instagram. If you want to support the shop, go buy a Luxie. That's what we're working on right now. I have so many projects in the works right now, but I can't put any of them out because it's too much to be like, buy this and this and this and this. So I have lots of projects that are coming that are all backlogged right now. Like, for example, Johto pins. Those are done. Those are fully done. I'm just waiting to pick a launch day. On top of that, the stuff that you've seen already, just to give you a little reminder, the entire Kirby set. Done. Also, I found out for these standees, for those of you that haven't seen them yet, I'm just waiting on the stickers for these, but this is done. We got our first set of standees of little Kirby's and our first keychain. Ooh. But there's only 11 of each of these, and I think there's 25 of these. There's only 11 of each of these. So there's not many. It's because I originally ordered them. I hate this has sound, that has words. It's speech jamming me. Stop speech jamming me. Changing the song. Hold on. There we go. But yeah. Love the Patreon box, 10 out of 10 recommend. I appreciate that. And I really try to find artists that we haven't worked with before. I try not to double up on artists unless I need to. Because I want to give so many different people opportunity, and we print all of their business cards at a cost to us to add to the box for them working with us. And I play, and on top of that, I pay full commission prices. By the way, I fully pay whatever their commission plus whatever is, and on top of that, I offer that just as something extra for them. It's not like, well, we offer exposure in exchange for the commission designs. We don't offer that. If anybody ever came to me begging for that, maybe I would do it, but it's not something that we run on. I pay all the commission fees for everyone. Always pay. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We pay all of our artists. Mike, I have an idea for you. I will message you later, but I have an idea for you because there's a product that I really wanted to make, and I started thinking about it more and more, and I'm like, MetaZoo. This would be cool for MetaZoo. DM after stream. I'll DM you after stream. So glad my house payment accepts exposure as payment, right? When I go to pay my mortgage, they say, hey, make sure you got your monthly exposure on hand. You one of the good ones. I do try, but we have so many projects and so much stuff that I really want to push that, yeah, we're good right now. Another pin box, collector's box. I believe the box art is just finishing. The only thing on top of that is the pre-order for the playing cards. I was so on top of it. I ordered the day the pre-order ended, and they've decided, after already printing the sample, going through everything with me, they decided they're not going to print it due to copyright. So they're refunding it all. And I have to find a new printer. It takes up to 7 days to get my money back. So, that's fun. Yeah. They sent me an image of a Pokeball and circled something out. They're like, yeah, we can't do this. And then they were trying to get me to write a letter to Pokemon to ask them for copyright. And they were trying to submit stuff for me to the official Pokemon company. And I was like, stop. No, refund me, please. But they were writing, like, things to Pokemon. So I'm like, I got really stressed out about it. I'm like, you need to refund everything. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. It's fan art. But I don't need you guys emailing and messaging the Pokemon company. So I'm really stressed out about that. Hopefully, knock on wood. But yeah, they can take your damn money instantly. It's bullshit. Yes, right? They took it instantly, and they took my money to make the sample. They were totally fine with making a sample deck. Totally fine with a sample deck. We can make that. Yeah. You can make that. You want to make more than one? We'll take your money, but... Here's our SSN. Security is lax. Good luck, have fun, Pokemon. The copyright blame is on the owner, not the printer. It shouldn't be a problem. Bro, I can't even get Staples to print Top Cut business cards because they had a Pokemon product on it. But they sell Pokemon product. They are a verified retailer of Pokemon product. And I was like, what do you mean? They wouldn't print it for me. So I also have to get new Top Cut cards. It's so stupid. So yeah, all the cards were canceled as of yesterday.
10 months of great content.
So now I'm looking for a new manufacturer.
This life is better.
Which means potentially having to get a new sample, wait for that, have that come, and then order again. Or I could just go in blind and order all of them and pray. It's just a whole thing. I tried to print out the art I gave you for your birthday a few years ago. The 2 local places wouldn't do it because of copyright. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Yeah, I worked at Staples for Print Center. They're crazy about copyright. It's so stupid. Especially, it's like they are a verified retailer. There's no copyright infringement because they are verified by Pokemon as a retailer of their product. Hello? Silver Lining reopened pre-orders for cards? No. Honestly, wouldn't. I honestly don't think we'd sell anymore anyway. But cut the middleman and go straight to the sweatshop. No sweatshops, please. Life of a businesswoman. Listen, I have so many ideas and so many projects I want to do that I'm so overloaded with projects that I need to work for other people. I need to make projects for other people because my shop isn't big enough to support all the shit I want to do. Make a Pokemon NFT. 1? No. 2? No. That sounds like a terrible idea. Having worked at Office Depot is kind of understandable. The person who prints the copyrighted material is the one who gets sued if somebody finds out. Fair, but it's like people sell their Pokemon sticker stuff on Etsy without a hassle. Yeah, it's all, there's lines everywhere that it's like, just curious, when are you doing the dating advice again? Slippery Noodle, let's see. Probably next week sometime. Let's see. Let's take a look at my channel, shall we? Do you guys want a little recap on the videos that are coming out on YouTube? So the last time I did Dear Alex was 2 weeks ago. Then I did Interesting as Fuck, Am I the Asshole, You Cringe, You Drink, Australian VOD, and then the video we have coming out tomorrow, I think is the last relationship advice. So I think it's relationship advice, face morph game with Code Miko on Saturday, and then next week, Thursday, Interesting as Fuck. And the Saturday, maybe You Cringe or Drink? Or no, sorry. The Saturday is whatever we do next week. So next week I'll probably do, maybe a Cringe You Drink next week. Dear Alex will either be, it'll be sometime next week. Because tomorrow we're doing a new segment. Yeah, sometime next week. I think next week will be, love advice either Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And then You Cringe, You Drink will probably be on Saturday. Also, remember, we have a new segment we're doing tomorrow. Brand new segment. I have to make the logo for it tonight. But brand new segment that we're doing tomorrow. Make sure to submit your normal or nah things. You do something and all your friends tell you that it's not normal and you're like, no, it's normal. Submit it to us and we will let you know if it's normal or not. We will vote on if it's normal or not. Okay? Don't worry. Our mods are going to be screening all of them. Make sure that they're good. New segment. Selling Pokemon stuff is such a gray area. Yeah. My husband and I were gonna make a whole line of Pokemon themed guitars, but we gave up on it because we didn't want to get sued. Yeah, fair. Yeah. Scratch my ass and smell it. Normal or not? Wow. Scratch my ass. Wow. Thank you so much for a really well thought out, intelligent, normal or not. Scratch my ass and smell it. Damn. Hilarious. So good. So good. These streams are only getting better. Stuck on the new segment. I appreciate that. Hi. Okay, so yeah, today we are doing Am I the Asshole? So let's get into that. Boom. Look at that. Sheesh. I got banned from the Wubby subreddit. Probably because you did something fucking stupid, so. Breakfast cereal with water. I'm not even gonna comment on that. Leave that for the segment. Normal or not? Nope. Wanting Twinkies for the womb? That's normal. Hey, being stupid ain't no sin. That's true. Being stupid ain't no sin, but I'm allowed to clown on you for being stupid as fuck. Queef puffer. Is that like you're puffing out your own queefs, or you're puffing on other people's queefs? Explain that to me. I feel like you should change to like queef huffer. You know? Choosing to be ignorant is true, Moss. No explain. No explain. This is what do you mean? This is important. This is important information that I need to know. It's a family name. I didn't choose it. Sorry. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I get that. I get that. Twinkies for the womb? Twinkies for the womb? What's a queef? I'm 12, by the way. Puffing on the queef. Joined late and interesting time to come in. I feel like every single new person that has joined tonight has said the same thing. Do we want to go back to the Luxie? We can go back to the Luxie. Did you buy your plush yet? Look how sexy. Luxie will fuck you. Luxie consent.
2 years. Nice.
Oh, I don't think I got rid of that when I clicked it. Hello? Go away. I don't want to see you later. Hey, yo. Sheesh, sheesh. I would just disappoint her. I'm like, stop. Ah. Okay, for free? No, for $27.99 right now on Makeship, you know? 75 more plushies and we have it funded. We have 2 weeks. You know what? Somebody commented on a clip the other day of me saying the zoom in is stale and overused. And they're right, but I don't have anything else. Just let me have this. This is I made the buttons. Zoom comedy is best comedy. Or if you're me, it's your only comedy. So I steal your jokes from chat, I say them, and then I add zooms, so it seems like I'm saying them. Because then people can't see the chat where you made that joke. So I just stole it, you know? It's mine now. So, thank God my community's funny sometimes. Wait, did you just steal that? What? What? Original content only. Don't fix what ain't broke. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't hear you because an ad played. God damn it. Who's gonna be the first Luxie cosplay? That would just be like a furry suit, wouldn't it? Sheesh. God damn. Well, last order of business. I did apply to get an Artist Alley booth for TwitchCon. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or if but I find out on the first if we got accepted. But we'll see. I have 2 employees. Maya would make a great Luxie cosplayer. She's like 3 foot tall. I feel like I could pay her since I own her now, since she's my employee. That's how it works, right? I've acquired her as my own. And I feel like I could put her in one of these. I feel like I could just cut this open and she would fit, you know? You know? Have you ever thought about making figurines? Yes, and I've worked on some stuff for figurines. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, but yeah. But yeah. Employees gotta catch them all. It is what it is. I tried to say the word scammed in Boba's chat yesterday, and it was against chat rules. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Shade throwing today, I see. Huh. But yeah, if I can't fund the Luxie, there's no way I'm gonna do a booth at TwitchCon. Because if I can't even sell 1 plushie, how the fuck am I gonna do a whole table of shit? Oh my god, it's stressing me out. Artist Alley tables are so stressful, but I love doing them. I've never done one. And I'd be starting at TwitchCon. Why won't Twitch let us say groovy? Gravy? I have no fucking clue. Is that a thing? I didn't know you could say that. Twitch is so confusing. Say what? Say what? Gravy? Kibbles are hard and stressful, yeah. I figured now that I have a whole team, it'll be a little bit easier, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, let's start the content. I do have content today. It's Am I the Asshole? We're going to do it. It's going to be great. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let's go. Let's start. Let's start. Am I the asshole for getting pissed at a kid who answers everything with, I don't know. Oh, wait. We did this one already. Hold up. We did this one already? Okay, here we go. First one. Okay, ready? We're gonna try it again. First one of the night. Am I the asshole for hiding my neighbor's garden gnome because it was scaring my son? My neighbor Cindy, female 34, has a large front garden. She grows flowers and some produce. Sometimes she comes over with extra, which is nice. She also has a gnome village in her garden. You know those tacky garden gnomes you see in lawn and garden stores that you can paint or whatnot? Well, recently, Cindy got a new gnome. For whatever reason, my 5-year-old son has developed a fear of this particular gnome. I'm not sure why, and yes, I have asked him why. I'm sure he's seen something scary on YouTube or something. This gnome is just a normal gnome with like a garden hoe and a basket of flowers, bro. I decided to talk to Cindy. I explained the problem and asked if she would move the gnome to the back garden or behind the bushes on her patio. Cindy refused. I wasn't asking for much. No, Cindy, you're good. You're good. No. There's a lot, especially having to go through a VOD from. You did great. A few days ago, my son was outside playing and his ball rolled into Cindy's yard. He refused to go get it, crying and begging me to get the ball. I got the ball and moved the gnome behind some flower bushes. My plan was to move it back once my son stopped playing. Cindy came out to water the garden, noticed the gnome was gone, and demanded to know where it was. She even threatened to call the police on me over a gnome. After I gave her back the gnome, Cindy told me not to come on her property ever again. I told my wife what happened, and while she thinks Cindy overacted, she also thinks I shouldn't have taken the gnome. She says our son will get over his fear in time and he'll just have to play in the back. I think our son has a right to play in his own front yard without being scared of a gnome. Am I the asshole? There is an edit, but we'll get to that. So many people are saying you're the asshole. And I know it's like, okay, yes, you did hide her gnome. Who knows? Like, Cindy could be just like, she's 34. Is she single by herself? Her gnomes are her babies. For all you know, that gnome could be her husband. Her sexual partner. You know? Alex, don't even try. Listen. Cindy love her gnome, bro. And as much as you're saying, I feel like my son should be able to play on his front yard, not being scared. I feel like he has that right. Well, Cindy should also have the right to put whatever she wants at her front yard, as long as it's, you know, appropriate, without having somebody touch it. You know? But here's the thing. I do get where it's dad, right? I'm assuming it's the father. I do get where the dad's coming from, because you don't want to see your kid just like in like fear. Like, they are terrified of this gnome. And how old is the kid? Homie needs to grow up. Bro, he's 5. He needs to grow the fuck up. You right? Start paying rent. Okay? You don't want the gnome no mo? Guess what? Get your own place. No gnome's there. You're 5. Grow the fuck up. The kid can get the fuck over it. Listen, I sympathize with the dad not wanting their son to be scared, right? But it isn't Cindy's problem. You should come up with some kind of solution of like introducing your son to the gnome directly, or doing something that's going to be more of a positive reinforcement. Because right now it's like, oh, you're scared? We'll hide it. We'll hide it then. I feel like you're just reinforcing to the child, okay, yeah, this thing is scary. So we have to hide it from you because it is scary. It's also teaching a lesson to the kid that, oh, something bothers you? Well, we'll just get rid of it then. You know, they're still young. They're only 5, but this is definitely not the proper way to handle the situation. You know, hide it under the kid's bed. Just show the kid that there's nothing to be afraid of, and then he won't be afraid of it. Exactly. But sometimes you can't even get to that point, especially because, like, think about kids with like Santa Claus. You could do everything you can to be like, we love Santa. And like in the books and the pictures are like, oh, we love Santa. But then you bring them for that Santa photo in the mall and they're fucking terrified. And they're like screaming and crying, looking at him like, ah! Like they look at Santa like he's about to murder them and their whole damn family. And you're like, just sit on their lap. And they're like panicking. Could you imagine being that child, right? Is this a personal fear of yours? It's not, but I know I've seen all of my Christmas photos when I was younger. I'm just sitting all happy, like even as a baby, all happy on the lap. I was great with photos. My mom was a photographer, so I was around it a lot. But you see all of these young photos of like friends and family of them as a baby on Santa's lap just bawling, and they look just so fucking scared, right? And think about it this way, right? This kid thinks this human, this thing is like some demon and it's scary, and like, could you imagine you thinking this entity is scary, and your parents are now forcibly making you sit in its lap to take a photo with it? It's pretty fucked up. I will say, it's pretty fucked up, because that's what they're thinking. And you're just like, no, just sit still, just smile for the fucking photo so I can show my family Christmas fucking photo to Deborah. But did you die? Alex has Santaphobia? No, I don't. I never have. Bro, I wish I was a kid. I'd slap the fear out of that little dipshit. Bro. Apparently, I screamed no super loud and ran away, and I took my grandma like 20 minutes to catch me. I think I was 3 or 4. Yeah, see? There's so many people that have weird fears of Santa as a child. I don't know why. I don't get it. I love Santa. They brought me presents. I don't get it. I don't get it. Santa is real, by the way. He is real. If you say otherwise, you're banned. If I don't say it's real, my parents will stop giving me presents from Santa. So can we all just play along, please? Santa is real. Well, who else leaves the presents under the tree? Idiots, exactly. Cried every time. See? But why? Santa is real for show. For show. He's the realest, bro. He's the realest, my bro. Okay, but yeah, so let's see the edit. I've apologized to Cindy. I just hate seeing my son scared and realize I was the asshole. I took Cindy some goodies and bought her a new gnome as an apology. We are back on good terms. My wife and I are helping our son get over his fear. He'll play in the back or at the park. There you go. Good solution. They did realize. See, I like it when there's edits like this where it's like, you think that you're totally right. It's like, I'm not being an asshole. What? And then you put it on this subreddit and people are like, you're being the asshole. And they're like, well, shit, you know what? I guess I was. I apologize. And I made up for it. So it's like, that's a W. That's a W right there. I feel like you don't see a lot of those. It's a lot of people either be getting really defensive, being like, y'all are stupid. Y'all don't even understand. You guys didn't even read the post. Okay? I'm not the asshole. It's like, then why are you on this subreddit? Why are you asking if you're the asshole? If you're like 100% not the asshole. You're only coming on to the subreddit for people to tell you that you're right. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up, and that's not what the subreddit's for. It's for real people trying to actually see something from another side because the other person is telling them one thing, and they don't know if they're being gaslit or not, and if they're actually in the wrong or not. The people that are coming on here just people coming on here that just want their dick sucked, being like, tell me I'm right. Oh, I hate it. You can tell right away too. You could tell right away. Some people just want it to be an echo chamber, and it's not. What? True. It's true. There's Bro, that was interesting. What do you mean? I don't understand. I coughed. I had to clear my throat. Hello? They want to hear the same thing over and over. They just want to be told that they're right. See, it's fucked up because there's a lot of fake posts. And, bro. I feel like the subreddit is so filled with ego stroking. Because there's so many fake posts from people posting fake stories. I'm like, what do you get from that? What do you get from that? Unless you're like a creative writer trying to like test out some stuff. What do you get from that? It's people telling you you're right for a story that doesn't even exist. And they still get off on that. They're like, yeah, I'm fucking right. Yeah, I'm not the asshole. Bro, this shit didn't even happen. But they're still commenting and responding to people like, yeah, totally. They're awful. I'm so great. It's so fucking weird. It's called karma farming for the Reddit karma points. Bro, really? Is that still a thing in this day and age? People are still farming for karma and fucking Reddit? There's no way. There's no way. Yup. That's crazy. That's insane to me. By the way, if you guys see me drinking any caffeine at all for the next month, yell at me. Unsubscribe. Do something. I'm actually, for medical stuff, nothing severe or anything, I'm not allowed to drink any caffeine. So I'm completely off caffeine, as well as a bunch of other foods and things, which is great. I love it. It's so much fun. This is the first day. But I'm drinking a lot of, Hydration G Fuel. Pregnant? No. Fuck no. I will cancel you for caffeine. The Cursed Galaxy, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you. But yeah. Want some Australian coffee? I think I overdid it in Australia, and it fucked me up. I think I overdid it on Australia. Because since then, I can't with it. I think I just did it too much. I did too much in Australia. It fucked me up. Anxiety go brrr. Exactly. No caffeine. What a life. Yeah, I've never been big on caffeine, but goddamn. Mochas, coffee in Australia. Ooh, it hitting different. Can you have alcohol still? No. No, not right now. No more coffee? No, no, no. Okay, next one. Oh, this... There's no post. No. Why the asshole for expecting to take my cat during a breakup? God damn it. Ah, god damn it. They get remote. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Oh, this one I did already. Wait, unless that was like a... Hold on, hold on. Was this an edit or was this the same one? We encourage men to throwaways to maintain their privacy. They encourage throwaways, but not forced to use them. Okay, no, we did this one already. We did this one as well. Uh-oh, we've done a lot of these. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. A lot of these are deleted or we've done them already. I'm praying that there's more. Mods, can we get on adding some more? I'm gonna see where we're at. A lot of them got removed. I'm gonna open them all up and see what we have left. Okay, let's see. Deleted. Why are all of these removed? If you don't have any, just go to r/ami-the-asshole. Bro, like 80% of these have been removed. Okay. Okay. I have four. So if we can add some more mods, that'd be great. I only got 4 out of all of those. That a huge list. There's only 4 that aren't deleted or that we haven't done. Okay. Okay, next up. Am I the asshole because my friend ordered the same dish as me and couldn't pay for it? Interesting. Interesting. Thank you for the 19 months. Oh, Chen Ruslan! Thank you for the 2 gifted! I'm so sorry I missed that. I apologize. And also, Maple Sauce, thank you for gifting a sub as well. Did I miss any others? Maple Sauce, thank you for gifting a sub earlier as well. Thank you guys, seriously.
Been around on and off this year, but love how much you're doing with the shop.
Appreciate it.
Excited for my Pokemon cards.
Yay! Okay. Am I the asshole because my friend ordered the same dish as me and couldn't pay for it? My 19-year-old female, 3 friends, 19, 20, and 20 male, and I were going out to a restaurant, and another student, 19-year-old male, from our summer study abroad program that we befriended in the past 3 weeks asked to come. We said, of course, he can come. It was a slightly upscale restaurant with a Michelin star. We all ordered our own meals. Our newer friend couldn't really understand the menu since it wasn't in English, and his Spanish isn't as proficient yet, so he was Google translating. Then he gave up and just told the waiter he'll have what I'm having. Or no. He didn't know the price since the menu didn't have prices, but we all assumed if he was concerned about the price, he'd ask the staff, but he did not. The table bill was about $1,100. It was $100 for the appetizer and about $200 for each person's main course. Hold on a second. The table bill was about $1,100. It was $100 for the appetizers, about $200 for each person's main course. What? I feel like if you need to really tell somebody this. This is not slightly upscale. This is more than I paid, and I've been to a lot of upscale restaurants. This is unheard of. This is so much money. And they're teenagers? We'd all agreed to pay each for ourselves and then split the bill for the appetizers. Our friend was shocked that his meal was $200 and said he didn't have enough money for that. He started talking to the waiter, questioning each charge, and became more distressed. Then he demanded to know why I didn't tell him the price. First, it wasn't in the menu, so I didn't know exactly, but the price was about what I expected it to be. He could have asked the waiter if he was worried about it instead of just saying, I'll have the same thing. I'm not sure what he expected since this is not a cheap place. He used his emergency credit card to pay and was quite upset. And he said I should have told him the price. My meal was no more expensive than anyone else's at the table. I'm not sure why he didn't just ask the waiter. Am I the asshole? Okay. This depends on so much. Some people are saying you're the asshole hardcore, and I don't really agree. I don't really agree. If you are tight on money, then... Well, I guess it's not even tight on money. You wouldn't expect it to be $200, but... You really should know the prices and know what you're getting into before ordering it. You should really look. That's on you. That's on you. And if you're not understanding it, then don't let your pride get in the way of asking people what the price is or asking the waiter. But I also need to know the conversation that happened when they asked to come. Because you're saying you're going out to a restaurant and one of our friends asked to come. We said, of course. But is that the end of it? Or were you like, this is a very expensive restaurant. Just so you know, it's very high end, couple $100 a meal. Because you even said that's about what you expected to pay. That's like, what? You already knew that it was going to be about that expensive. Because you said that it was a slightly upscale restaurant with a Michelin star. Slightly. Did you tell them that? Because that ain't slightly, honey. That is like top, high-end, high-end, high-end. That's crazy. Chillery prefaces calling it slightly upscale. Pete sounds completely disconnected. How can you afford this? How can you and your friends afford this? This is crazy. This person seems like you and your friends must be like rich. You guys must be like rich, and this other student is coming from abroad, so they're in a program to be able to be at the same school as you guys or something. This might not be based in the US. Yeah, our newer friend couldn't really understand the menu since it wasn't in English. And they're coming from a study abroad program. So I assume that means that this is not, it's not in the US. This is not in the US or Canada. Because if you're coming abroad and the only language you speak is English, I would assume it's like Spain, EU, somewhere. Probably in Spain. Probably in Spain. That makes sense. What currency do they use there? Euro? What do they use in Spain? Because if that's 1,100 euros, that's even more than $1,100 euro. That's crazy expensive. Like, maybe in Spain, that's like normal? I don't think so, though. But here, that is not normal. In the US, that's very, very expensive. And like, if my group of friends were like, yeah, let's all go out, I would warn them. If I knew that it was going to be $200 a plate, I'd be like, hey, by the way, it's this much. And we've done stuff like that in the past where it's like, okay, we're going to treat ourselves to this really crazy whatever. It's going to be about this per person if you want to come. You usually want to tell people. $200 could be the bill for 4 people at most restaurants. He could read the menu, and I'm guessing they didn't flat out tell him he was going to be very expensive. Exactly. We had like a group of like 13 or 14 over at Comic-Con, and I think the whole bill was like $600. And it was a good place. Like, that's insane. That's insane. For 5 people? Like, 5 people. Okay, hold on. So they're saying it was 1,100 total? Right? So it's about $220 a person. But that would be with appetizers and everything. That means that either it would have to be... Either the bill was actually more than 1,100... Or she's saying 1,100 before tax or anything. I feel like it was definitely more than 1,100. Because she's saying it was about 200 per person. And then another 100 on top of that. And then what? And then tax and then tip? You're confusing yourself? No. 200 per plate times 5 plus 100 for an appetizer. But is this before tax and before tip? Tax is included in most other countries. Oh, right. A lot of other places don't. Okay, that would actually make sense. A lot of places do already include the tax, and a lot of places also don't tip. So that would make sense. That would make sense then. So about $1,100 for 5 people. Yeah, about $220 per person. That's a lot. Most Michelin star restaurants will charge the entire meal with multiple courses and wines, etc. It comes as a package thing. That would make sense, but they didn't do this as a package. They all got their own entrees. They picked it, right? And on top of that, this is expensive. If you clearly, based on how you're speaking here, you did not make it known to this person how expensive this restaurant was going to be before they came. And I feel like that's not okay to do. Especially if you know in advance, you should definitely give them the heads up of, oh, is this and that? Especially if they don't speak the language. Because if somebody told me, oh, we're going here, do you want to come? I would probably, if I was like, I don't know how much it is, and you're telling me it might be high end, it might be really expensive, I'd probably look it up. I'd like look it up on Google and check out the menu and see the prices before I even went. But that's a lot. Like, I have a story. I don't think a lot of people are saying everyone's the asshole. Oh, wait, hold on. There's edits. We're all Americans studying Spanish abroad, including him. He's from a different American university. They're all Americans studying Spanish abroad. So they're in Spain. He's from a different American university, but he's from America. For those asking why I didn't ask him if you can afford the price range, I thought that saying it's Michelin would convey that. But also, I would feel rude telling someone, are you sure you can afford to come, if they ask to tag along. It's not rude if you're like, not everyone understands, oh, it's a Michelin star, okay? I would be like, by the way, it's pretty expensive, just so you know. That's not being rude. See what I mean, though? This person came... Ooh, these edits, I feel like I haven't read the third one yet, but these edits are telling me that OP thought they were right, and they thought everyone was gonna be on their side. They came here to get their dick sucked, and now they're making excuses and getting defensive. Ooh. Some people asked me to clarify that he's okay. He's not in debt or anything. He has plenty left for the summer in his checking account. He's upset because the credit card wasn't meant to be used. Sorry. He's upset because the credit card wasn't meant to be used, but for emergencies. And he didn't have his debit card since he thought his cash would be enough. How much cash did he bring? If he brought like $100 in cash, that means that you did not properly convey what this restaurant was going to be. Yeah. Credit card is debt, yeah. Well, he got to test his emergency credit card at least. 90% of people know Michelin for tires, not for dining. Yeah, like if I heard Michelin star, I would understand it's a fancy restaurant. But I wouldn't think it was $200 a plate to start, to be honest. And I go to restaurants, but I don't think I've ever actually been to a Michelin star. I know that it'd be expensive, but I would assume they would have a range. I don't really know. Don't invite yourself then. But like in any normal situation, even if it was $100 a person, which is still more like upscale, I would say. $100 a person is still pretty, okay. That's a decent amount. I would want to go. I'd be like, yeah, we're going to dinner. Yeah, let's go. Like, you hear all your friends are going to dinner. It's like, yeah, I'd love to come. Can I come? Yeah, sure. I feel like that was the extent of it. It wasn't like, oh, by the way, this place is crazy expensive. It's because they're testing the tires by driving to restaurants. So the number of stars is how worth it is to drive to visit that place. Wait, actually, is that where Michelin star comes from? They also purposely don't put prices on the menus. That's true. That's true. Because you need to ask. And you also need to know market. Yes? Yup. 100%? That's not true. What? Directions to Spain. Directions for where? Is it okay to ask if you can come? I have no friends. Come to where? Michelin started the Star Guide to get people to travel and use tires. Yes, it is actually from the tire company. That's not true. I was 30 years old today when I learned that Michelin Star is by Michelin Tire Company. No, it's not. No, it's not. No fucking way. There is no fucking way. There is no fucking way. The Michelin Guide was founded by the tire company? And the number of stars means how far you have to travel for it and how worth it is to travel for? Bro, it's a scam. It's a scam. It's all a scam. Scam likely. This is how it started. Is that what it is now, though? Who owns the Michelin star? Michelin Guides are a series of guidebooks that have been published by the French tire company Michelin since 1900. The guide awards up to 3 Michelin stars for excellence to a select few establishments. That is crazy. When? This is crazy. I know what Michelin, like, I've always heard Michelin star. This is crazy. Anyone else blown away? Michelin star. Coveted by many chefs, but bestowed upon only a select excellent few. Getting a star or 3 could change the fate of a restaurant. 1, quality cooking. Worth a stop. 2-star, excellent cooking. Worth a detour. 3-star, exceptional cuisine. Worth a special journey. That's crazy! Not as much of a scam. The Michelin people took a look at quality. That's so interesting as fuck. This is the wrong segment. This is the wrong segment. I'm not high enough for this. God damn it. I wish this had to come up on interesting as fuck, because that's really fucking interesting. Anyone else just learned that for the first time? God damn. What? High class is just an illusion. It's all a fucking scam. So true. So true. Bruh, ain't no restaurant worth its own journey. I completely disagree. I fucking love food. No, it's common knowledge. Stop. Can we do a poll in chat? What do you mean it's just me? There's no way that I'm the only one in this chat that just learned this. It's like the record of people are the same as beer people, Guinness. It's like the record... No, it's not. Guinness beer and Guinness World of Records the same? That's not true. I didn't know. I had no clue. Not common knowledge. There's lots of people saying they learned today. What do you mean? Yes, it is. No, it's not. No, it's not. Guinness World Records the same people that make Guinness the beer? What? If you're like me and you didn't know about the Michelin stars being related to Michelin, the actual tire company, please vote. This is crazy. We learned it when we were kids. Back in school, when you were children, you were learning that Guinness World of Records is the same as Guinness the beer? What? Guinness World Records was started by the Guinness Brewery in the 1950s. I'm voting yes just to gaslight you. I actually did not even know it was a tire company. Y'all ugly. Y'all ugly. Is that legit? I need to look this up now. Guinness World Records was started by the Guinness Brewery. The people saying common knowledge, y'all stupid. Y'all just stupid. I don't know who the fuck taught you guys this in class, but I'm just finding out. Exactly. I'm also from Canada. What the fuck? I didn't know, so don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I'm just yelling at the liars. It's not common knowledge. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, I didn't know that one. Thank you, Purex, for at least giving me that. No, you people that don't know are stupid. Okay, I never knew that. God damn. Also, red light means stop. Wow, thank you. Didn't hear that one either. Fuck you. How dare you guys know things? Exactly. Alex 2022. Nah, I don't think it's common knowledge. Same. It's the same name. So many things share the same name and they aren't the same company. Hello? Yellow means faster. Okay. Okay, I actually learned this from Jay Leno years ago. They're all related. I hate all of it. Jesus Christ. Am I the asshole? More like interesting as fuck. All of the segments are slowly blending together. All of them are just slowly blended together. Do you know how many Alexandrias there are? They aren't all the same. We need to do a Today I Learned stream. Yeah, we have that, kind of. Udivon, if you're new here, we do an interesting as fuck stream. once a week or once every 2 weeks. It's all on our YouTube. It's where I get high and we learn things. We look at things that are interesting as fuck, and we learn a lot. I always thought it was a weird name for how food is rated because it reminded me of that tire place. Today I learned it is related to the fucking tire place. That's what I'm saying! Fucking Michelin Man, How can you have a tire company with a goofy-ass mascot like the Michelin Man, and then it also be a prestigious enough award that people literally have committed suicide over it? That's crazy that those are even on the same plane. That's crazy! How do you think he got that fat? Oh my god. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Holy shit. Sheesh. Wait, suicide for a Michelin star? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was... I think it's happened more than once where somebody lost a Michelin star to the restaurant and they committed suicide. I believe a chef? French owner? I'm not sure. It's all connected. It's all connected. Michelin Man is just a Marshmallow Man ripoff. Yeah. Yeah. Way more than once. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let me grab another drink real quick. I'll be right back. Don't leave. If you leave, I will find out. Bro, Kanye running. I'm dead. I can't. Losing a Michelin star is devastating, bro. Yeah, but it's like, isn't that crazy to relate it back to? Each star means, oh, worth a stop, worth a detour, worth its own trip. It's like these little, like, trip tire descriptions. Did my dono play? It didn't. It's probably paused. Let me play them. Magic up! Thank you for the sub! Japan has a lot of Michelin restaurants. I need to go to one. I don't think I've been to any. Or unless there's... I might have been to one in Vegas. I feel like maybe. I don't know. I have to look. The amount of money you get for getting a star based on tourism is crazy too. They control way too much in cuisine. Oh, wow. Yeah, that actually would make sense. You get a Michelin star, yeah, you pump more money into it. Four stars, worth replacing tires just to get there. Love you, Alluux. Love you too. Which is ironic because car ownership in Japan is super low. True. That's so weird. Sloth. Thank you for 38 months. I'm just gonna let the rest of these play. There's only a couple more, and then we're gonna jump right back into Am I the Asshole? We're gonna shake this off. Thank you for the 5.
Imagine not knowing little silly Canadian.
Okay. Okay. Ugly. 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 That guy Travis. Thank you for the 19 months. As a chef, I've been told that each star is an extra $100 you can charge your entree. Really? Oh, so that's why she's like, obviously. I said Michelin, so... obvious. Also, she said it was a Michelin star. How many Michelin stars? Just one single one? What if it's like a 3-star? 2-star? Whatever the fuck. Stupid. Okay, so yeah. We're gonna cut this one back to this at some point. I don't know. I forgot to do the Am I the Asshole thing. This person studying Spanish abroad, you should have made it more known to the person what type of restaurant you were going to. I don't think he's an asshole. I think he was dumb for not asking for the price. But I don't think it makes the person that your friend an asshole. I think it makes you an asshole for not properly explaining what they were getting themselves into. So I'm gonna say OP is definitely the asshole. That's insane, yeah. He's upset that he didn't know to bring his debit card. Fuck that. Okay. Since some are cheap, that means nothing. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for not waking my partner up and causing him to miss a family trip? Oh, no. I feel like this is like a common one between couples. My 26-year-old female and my partner, 28-year-old male, have 5 daughters. 7, 6, 4, 3, 5 months. Pull-out game weak. Pull-out game so weak. For a long time, there's been an issue with him getting up to help the kids in the morning. He thinks he should be able to sleep in on his days off work, while I think he should get up when the kids... Hold on. He thinks he should be able to sleep in on his days off work, while I think he should get up when the kids and I do. Or we should at least be alternating who lies in bed a bit. We've been seeing a therapist who has mentioned he should be helping more in the mornings. Okay, that's fair. What do you mean no? Why is everyone saying no? I feel like that's completely fair. If one partner is always waking up in the mornings with the kids, I think that you should have to do the same. What? You have 5 daughters. Recently, we had a family trip planned to see the zoo with both of our parents, our sisters, and their kids. Previously, when we've gone out for the day, I needed to shake my partner awake several times, and he lies in bed while I get the kids ready. He finally gets up 5 minutes before we leave, and I shout at him to get in the car. I mentioned to him that this is very frustrating, and it's a lot of work getting the kids ready to go, I bet. And it's not fair to leave it up to me while he lays in bed. He'd apologize and promise the next time he'd get up and help. This is rough, though. This is rough. Imagine having 5 daughters and always being the one to have to do everything. The night before the trip, I told him I need him to get awake at 6:30 a.m. so he can get everyone ready to leave by 8 a.m. He said he set an alarm and we went to bed. My alarm went off at 6:30 and I got up, while my partner kept sleeping. I decided I wasn't going to wake him this time and I continued getting the kids ready. At 8 a.m., he was still sleeping, so I loaded the kids in the car and we went off. We arrived at the zoo at 9:30 a.m. and his family asked where he was. I mentioned he was still in bed and chose not to come. At 10:15, I got a phone call from him asking where everyone was. I said we went to the zoo as planned, and I waited for him to get up, but he never did. He got really mad and told me that I should have woken him up like I always do, and I caused him to miss the trip. He then yelled at his mom and complained to her, who then yelled at me in the middle of the zoo that I was being unfair and I should have given him a shake to let him know that he needed to get up. And that I was about to leave. Oh, to tell him that to get up and that I was about to leave. My brother jumped in and said it wasn't my responsibility to get him out of bed and that he needed to take responsibility for himself. A few more words were exchanged and his family stalked off for the rest of the trip. I had a blast with my kids, parents, sister, and my nephews. When we got home, my partner started at me again about how I should have woken him up. So am I the asshole for not waking him up? Bro, I'm gonna say not the asshole. This is a grown-ass man adult. He is a man. He's a grown-ass human. He gets to work on time. He's able to wake up to his alarm for work 5 out of the 7 days a week. Why the fuck he need you to wake him up? How his alarm already able to wake him up the rest of the week? So when he needs when he has responsibilities to help you with the kids, all of a sudden he doesn't know how to wake up anymore. You have 5 daughters. Hello? You're that so easy could have tapped him and left, kind of childish as well. I disagree. I think it is. Okay, listen. Is it a slight asshole move to not wake him up and let him sleep? Yes, it was. But I feel like it's a completely necessary one. At this point, it's been over and over and over and over. He hasn't learned his lesson. All he does is she'll just wake me up when I want after I sleep in. Then I'll just get up and she'll wake me up before she leaves. And then we'll just go and it'll be fine. I don't have to take care of the kids. And I get woken up and I get to sleep in. Who the fuck cares, right? I can just apologize. Oh, I didn't wake up to my alarm. Always putting it off. Always putting it off. Doing it in this way teaches him the lesson of, hey, get your own ass up. You're a grown-ass adult. But I will say, have you ever slept through an alarm? Yes, I have. But I will say, if this wasn't a consistent thing, and this was the one time that he slept in, definitely not justified to not wake your partner up. If this is something that's constantly happening over and over and over again, that's when I say that this is okay. But if you're just doing this, oh, he didn't wake up 2 times, and now I've decided, oh, fuck that. You didn't wake up. Oh, that is childish, and I don't agree with that. But in this specific situation, they have... I believe we're back. Everyone refresh. 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 We're back. We're back. We're back. It's so strange. It just drops to 0 randomly. We have completely stable, all of a sudden just 0, and everything's dead. So strange. Okay, so we're back. So, What was I saying? Yeah, you have 5 kids. Ages, I forgot again. Ages 5 months to 7 years old. And she has to wake up every single day to take care of these kids. And you could be like, well, maybe he is and she's not being honest. They've been going to therapy. And the therapist has recommended that he helps more. And he's apologized and said he was going to help more. So at the end of the day, I think she's fed up and she's fucking tired and she doesn't need a 6th fucking child. She has 5 she already needs to take care of. She's not going to add a 6th to her list. And the way that the mom or his mother reacted was like, why wouldn't you do? Yeah, that's the problem. Because you babied him too much, Mom. You babied him too much. Now look what you did. Ugh. I can understand if this is an issue, like he's really bad at waking up. Like he's late to work all the time. He's never waking up to his alarm. That's not the case. He goes to work. There is not a single thing said here that he never wakes up for work on time. It sounds like he always goes to work, and on his 2 days off, he says that he should be able to sleep in. And she said it's unfair, but she's like, but at least let's switch off. Which I agree with. I think they should be able to switch off who gets to sleep in. It shouldn't be like, okay, you get 2 days off a week, you get to sleep in those 2 days. Guess what? She gets no days off a week. They're both your kids. Does this woman have a job? Probably take care of 5 kids. Stay-at-home mom is still a job. And it doesn't mean that she doesn't... 7 days a week. She has a 7-day-a-week job. She has 5 kids. If she tried to have a job of her own, they'd be paying more in childcare. Imagine not thinking raising children is a job already. Jesus Christ. Certified freak. 7 days a week. I don't know the rest of the song. 5 kids are a fucking job, you shit heels. Bro, 5 kids, too many kids. Oh my god, I can't. They have a baby too, that's so much work. Plus the baby, oh my god, I can't. Divorce incoming, yeah. Honestly, I think this is my biggest fear. This is my biggest fear in life. Getting married to somebody, having kids, and then they don't want to take any responsibility for kids, so you're just stuck with taking care of them all the time. That's like, that sounds terrifying. I don't know how anybody can, in their right mind, can just go into having kids with confidence. You know? I would have stopped it too. Fuck. It's terrifying. I think that's every woman's worst fear. There's probably an update to this one in the sheet. Ooh, update! Ooh, update! Ooh, we love an update! Which one? Where is it? Which one? Help. Oh, update. Is it this one? Yes! Okay, there's an update. I love it. The one that says update. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the top of the list. I didn't realize you guys deleted all the old ones. That's fair, that's fair. Okay. Am I the asshole for not waking my partner up and causing him to miss a family trip? After posting this, I received messages expressing concern and advice, so I thought I'd update about how things turned out. The morning after this incident, my partner got out of bed when the kids did and took the older girls out for breakfast. Later, I asked him if he'd be willing to read the thread, and he agreed. He was very subdued afterwards and didn't say much except for agreeing that he was an asshole. The next day, he took off work and saw his GP, started on antidepressants, and we had a long talk. Saw his GP, is that general practitioner? Like his, doctor? See? Stuff like this is like, okay, maybe he's depressed. Okay, good, this is great. He was ashamed by how he was acting and to see strangers comparing him to children. He cried when he realized how much he was letting everyone down, especially with his daughters who will grow up thinking this is normal behavior. Oh, we love a strong arc. We love a strong arc. I can't. He confirmed that all this started when we lived with his parents a few years back. He left home at 17 to get away from his mother, and she told him he'd fail as a man and need a woman to look after him. He felt like a failure, so it was easy for his mother to feed him other ideas. And she would also manipulate things that I did. Sorry. She would also manipulate things that I did to look like he was incompetent as a person. Bro, I told you the mom. I told you the... Tell me I didn't call it. Tell me I didn't fucking call it. Are you kidding me? I'd tell him to relax and he'd handle the dishes, and his mother twisted it into me thinking he was incompetent. So she should just stop helping at all. Wow. I told you this mom is toxic and that she's teaching him this shit. He'd wake up feeling useless, and she managed to convince him that he was unhappy because I wasn't taking care of him the way a wife should. He decided to go no contact with her, which didn't go well. She cried and told him he was a horrible son for abandoning his mother and that I was trying to control him by forcing him to do it. He blocked her, but she'd still use different numbers and continue calling him. After a week or so, he ended up changing his number, and we haven't heard from his family since. He brought up that he was unhappy at work and it wasn't stimulating enough, but he felt like he couldn't leave. I offered to pick up some part-time work, but he said no. He talked to his boss and took some time off and eventually quit. Okay. He spoke to my dad, who used some connections and got him a good job at his company. The new job is primarily work from home position, so he's able to help with the girls more and has more free time. He is able to take the girls to school and watch them play while he works, which they all enjoy. Before he started the new job, he booked a trip for us to go to the snow for a week. He had a blast, and it was lovely to see him relaxed and happy and enjoying our girls in life. He's promised to be more honest about how he's feeling about our relationship, and it's improved immensely. Thank you for everyone that gave the judgment and advice. He says it really helped him see things more clearly, especially the toxic relationship with his mother. Why am I so proud of these people? I don't even know them and I'm crying. Man, it sucks, right? Because it's like, some things could look so one-sided, and then after this update, it's like, man, the husband was going through some shit. He was going through a lot of depression. His mom was extremely toxic and completely manipulating the situation and manipulating how he felt and how unhappy he was. And it's like, I see both sides. It's like, damn, that really sucks. That must have been really hard for him. And it was really, but now the mom literally had to take up both positions of mom and dad. But the fact that he read this, see, this is what I love. I love a good arc. When they read it and they aren't defensive, they're like, damn, and it humbles them. And they're like, damn. They really absorb it and take it in. That's what I love about the subreddit. It's ones like this where it actually feels like it did some good, because some people need that reality check, right? It's just, you know, I'm gonna say not the asshole at this point. He was an asshole, but I can't call him an asshole anymore. They took so many good steps at resolving the issue and turning this into a healthy and happy relationship that I can't even label someone as an asshole at this point. I'm just happy that they're doing better, you know? I can't. Whew. Great character arc. There's so many great character arcs today. I can't handle it. See, bullying does work. Bro, stop. Yeah, homie was depressed. Yeah. Act like an asshole due to a situation, but rose to the occasion. Exactly. He was an asshole. But I don't think he realized to the extent of what was going on, because he was so absorbed in, you know, it sounds like he was going through some heavy depression and didn't even realize what was going on in the outside world. Breaking news. Husband hacks wife's Reddit account and makes a redemption arc for himself. Could you imagine? Update. Hey, I actually didn't write that last post. I divorced my husband and he went crazy and he actually hacked my computer and wrote this arc himself so he could feel better. GP actually taking the time and getting him help. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that sounds like fake because of the perfect outcome. I know, right? But it can happen, honestly. It can happen, especially if it's a reality check of hundreds and hundreds of people telling you, hey, you're a child and an asshole, pointing out every single thing that they think is wrong with you. It's like, okay. Yeah. Breaking news. Husband does bare minimum, decides to go to therapy and actually be a father. Yeah. Okay, next one. Glad we didn't update. Okay, last two. Am I the asshole for telling a friend's friend that he couldn't keep the jackpot that he hit on my antique slot machine? About $700. Interesting. Okay. I had a party at my house last night. I have an antique slot machine from the 1940s that's in an absolutely spotless and working condition in my living room. My step-grandma was a showgirl, and she got it while dating a courtroom guy prior to meeting my grandpa. Over the years, people have played it and maybe won a few quarters here and there, maybe a max of $50 at a time. As far as I know, the jackpot was never hit on it, so however it works, there's probably about $700 in the jackpot reserve that had built up over the years. I never bothered to have it cleaned out since it just seemed like a fun novelty. Well, a friend hit the jackpot last night and I was fucking floored when he legit thought he could keep my $700. His case was he had to be playing with his own money and that I would have kept his quarters. My argument was I'd be happy to give him his quarters back if he asked, but I'm not a casino. Bro, what? I can't afford to give someone $700. The argument caused the party to wind down, and one of my best guy friends basically told the guy he'd be in a real shit if he tried to leave with the money. But the guy left threatening to come back with the cops and sue me in small claims court. I have no idea if that was realistic, but no cops came back. Bro, what? So was I the asshole for not letting him keep the money? I see a lot of people saying you're the asshole. I don't think they're the asshole. $700 at some person's house? Keep reading. There is an edit. I will read the edit, but I like discussing it before seeing the edit. Because I like seeing if it changes our opinion at all. Chat is dumb. OP didn't put the $700 in. That's true. OP didn't put the money in it. They didn't know the $700 was in there. Yeah, but it's like... Bro. But at the end of the day, it's a... machine that's in your living room for fun with your friends. So like empty it out and now it's like, okay, I guess you're taking everything. They allowed others to collect up to $50 so it doesn't completely empty out the entire machine so it can still be fun. Should have compromised the game like $200 or something. Clean your machine. Fair. They probably should have cleaned it out so that couldn't have been the case. It's your fucking money. You're a real casino. Oh, sorry. It's your fucking money. You're not a real casino. This isn't a fucking casino. You can't say, I was playing a game at my friend's house and I hit the jackpot and they didn't give me the money. I'm suing you. That's not how this works. They don't owe them shit. They can decide. I think they should have given them something like $100, $200. The most that they've ever given out of the machine. Yeah, maybe give them a little bit. But don't empty it out. It's a friend's house. What? If the guests had lost and said and not said anything, OP would have kept their money. Yeah, but if it's a couple quarters at a time, okay, you spent $2 on my machine. Oh, can I get the quarters back? Yeah, sure. He shouldn't get the 700. I agree. Okay, let's see the edit. Sorry guys, I can't answer. Sorry guys, I can't answer such witticisms as "Why are you so shitty?" because I've been banned. What? Edit. Wow, since I'm a baby gangster who's been running an illegal gambling operation, both things that have been said, I might as well just go whole hog and start running guns and pimping underage 80 and alpacas to people who could pay for the privilege. I'm really that bad? I just thought it was a cool thing my step-grandma got by banging a dude from a courtroom. Edit. Gotta address this one directly. If this was really last night, give it a week or a month and see how many friends, especially mutual friends, are no longer talking to you. Forget our votes, listen to those. Also, forget small claims. You need to worry more about the hearing it from your state's gambling commission. If the moderators allow me to update, I will absolutely update and tell you how many friends I've lost. Almost everyone, including the friend that brought the winner, thought he was being a total asshole for the way he was down on his hands and knees, scooping up quarters off the floor to put in his pockets. He was lying about how much he put into the machine. He said $75. Who the fuck walks around much less than gets $75 in quarters when there's a party at a stranger's house? In addition, I will gladly call our state gambling commission and ask what trouble I might be in. I will also update when people I will also update on that when I can. People can't be this dramatic in real life. I'm a fucking Instagram influencer for the job, the phoniest, most vapid, saddest job of a person can have right now, and I'm still blown away by some of these comments. Call me an asshole if you like, but don't be stupid and claim to have knowledge you don't in the process. Oh my god. It doesn't stop. It keeps going. Okay, hold on. I can't tell yet. This dude sounds like a Reddit intellectual. No. This guy does not sound like a Reddit intellectual. This guy sounds like somebody who's never been blasted on the internet before or had hundreds of people make comments about him that he felt are untrue. Not a lot of people can handle it, okay? This sounds like me when I first made a YouTube or was on Wubby streams and people would write posts and I'd read every single comment, and all the worst ones I would get so caught up on and want to respond to every single one. That's what happens. I think that this person is, not handling this properly. That's exactly what a Reddit intellectual is. Oh, really? I thought it was like, actually, you're all stupid and wrong. They're insecure. But here's the thing. I don't agree with that, though. Like, I feel like you don't have to be a Reddit intellectual to to be caught off guard and not know how to properly handle a lot of people coming at you for you and your personality. You know? Especially when it's things that it's like, what are you saying? You were still doing it now, but with chat though? Fuck yeah. But he is doing the thing. He posted this not looking for actual consideration. He was looking to get his dick sucked. That's so true also. I totally agree with that too. But that we'll see. He'll probably gonna get worse, but we'll see. Well, I was banned for joking around. Other people have bad posts calling me a cunt up over an hour. Makes info hard, but I'll try to explain my thinking on the money in the machine and why I can't afford to give it to him. Say you have a change jar, has $100 in it. Your good friend asked to borrow $25 for parking. You said yes, right? Another friend says, wow, that's cool. I have $1.25 in my pocket. Can I donate to your change jar? You say yes. Now let's say a guy you've never met says, hey, I just put 80 cents into your jar of change. Now I'm taking the whole thing. You would say no. It's how I've always been since the slot machine as huge... Sorry. I've always seen the slot machine as a huge change jar for all my close friends to use. I've given people quarters to play. I've taken a quarter here and there from people who wanted to see it work. I've taken maybe $100 over the last 5 years. Maybe. That's a nickel a day. That's not a freaking illegal gambling operation. What's for my boys? Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Out of 5, a good question. Info. Did he explicitly ask if he was allowed to play it and kept what he wins? If no, then he'd pay it out without permission. You aren't running a casino. No, he did not. First time I ever saw or spoke to him when he was on his hands and knees picking up quarters off the floor, slamming them in his pockets. I don't mind if people play it. I give people quarters to play since no one has change anymore, but he did not ask. Another good question. Also, need more info. You stated that other guests have won small jackpots in the past, max 50. Did you let them keep it? If so, why are you making a double standard here? I would have let him keep a 50 to 100. He certainly got away with some of it in his pockets, but he was such an asshole right away that he didn't give me a chance to come to any sort of deal. Most everyone at the party just wanted him gone. I do feel bad and maybe a bit guilty over the apparent double standards is why I'm asking here. But I do feel as though he had been even slightly cool and not threatened the cops or lawsuits, I would have backed into a corner. Info. We need to know where the money came from. Did the money in the machine come from you putting it in or people playing? Stop with this. There's so many edits. So this is all guesswork based on what my grandma said the jackpot could hold. There's a window that shows the coins of the jackpot. The space behind is about the size of a big shoebox. She said if it gets full at 800, it was more than half when she and my grandpa gave it to me. I'm guessing $500. In 5 years, it's now 7/8 full. I play it from time to time, so I'd say 100 of it is mine and 100 of it is friends. I think the jackpot and normal playouts come from a different box. So last night was the last night I've ever seen that window empty. I know nothing of the machine or how it works or how to change settings, so it may be wrong, and the slot machine nerd could correct me if I'm way off base. This is the best you're the asshole take so far, and I can't let it get buried. I really hope you get into some serious legal trouble, and then you wish all you lost was 700 and not thousands, including jail time. Also, him saying that it was like a third or a half full with his grandparents when he got it, that also changes it a lot. It's not just filled with other people's money. His grandparents funded half of it, which would be for him. 5:45 a.m. Gotta work. You guys are really cracking me up. I love the comments that say your edits make you the asshole alone. Where did the money come from, by the way? I truly can accept that you're the asshole votes, but so freaking many of them have basic facts wrong. 1, I wasn't profiting off this machine. I've literally never opened it up and taken a single coin out. 2, I can't afford to give a random dude $700. I don't need it now, but I have the savings account. I have savings account. I don't need it now either, but I might someday. And now I found out about some of the quarters that my grandma had from the 50s or 60s might actually be silver, so good thing I hung on to them, right? I can't wait for the you're a stupid thought rationalizations to come from this one. I don't know. I've never cleaned it out because honestly, I like the way it looked with the coins in the window. This thing is enormous and built with casino security in mind, so it was in fact a great piggy bank. Some nice, not the assholes, suggested I have a bowl of quarters for people to play, and I could actually what? Some nice, not the assholes, suggested I have a bowl of quarters for people to play. I actually, in effect, did that because 80% of the time, people who wanted to play didn't have change. I got it 5 years ago. So I always had quarters around, maybe just not by the machine. An example over the years is mostly friends, kids who want to play. I've had a very precocious 9-year-old once come to me with $20 of his money, truly expecting to get the jackpot. He was heartbroken when he didn't win. I might have given it to him since he was so cute, but I gave him the $20 in silver certificate my step-grandma had given me, acquired by dubious means, no doubt, and that kid was thrilled. So I always give people money back if they ask. I've never intended to profit off the machine. No one has ever made a big deal before it, save the 9-year-old. If you're not profiting off the machine, why are you expecting to keep the money your friend wins? That, by definition, is profiting. Yeah, but I feel like he's also giving out money for people to play, too. And it came half full. The posts have endless... Oh my god, we're almost done. This dude wins the comment for all time. I bet you look like Jared Fogle or some shit. Oh. 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 Subway Jared. He touched kids. He touched kids, bro. At 11. Oh my god, there's the last two. So the plot thickens. Thank you some very helpful people who own slot machines who DM me, who were also able to suggest experts in my area. I was able to call a local person who works on antique slot machines. My slot machine is highly customized, but it's based around a pretty well-known model from that era. Don't want to say exact because there's only a few of them in existence anymore. And he said that I could tell right away the machine is broken or had been tampered with. In my very, very, very amateur job of checking it over, it does appear that little piece is either broken or misplaced. So it looks like the piece of shit guest actually broke my machine and stole the money. There wasn't actually a jackpot at all. I don't know confirmation of this until the repair guy is able to come later this week, but it looks like that's what happened. The guy said there's an outside chance that if this piece was broken or tampered with, that it was an accident, but he couldn't bet on it. I still don't care if I'm the asshole till the cows come home. Posting here has probably allowed me to get to the bottom of this, and fuck that guy. Last edit. Well, the amazing and level-headed moderators of the sub just ever so politely informed me that I will not be allowed to update this post. So the short story is the winner almost certainly was hitting the machine and caused the jackpot to spill out. So had I been a real casino, I would have enacted the malfunction voids all payouts and plays clause. So yeah, I was totally in the right. Fuck this sub, fuck the moderators, and fuck those of you on your stupid high horse. Fuck most of you, wherever we're cool. Bro, listen, you may have been in the right at one point, but then like all of these edits, bro,
And for one moment,
these edits, you're getting a little unhinged by the end of it.
you want to let
I don't even know if I believe the part where he says that it was tampered with and that he stole the money, because like I feel like he needed to say that at that point for anyone to not think he was like a crazy person. The journey was long, and I did enjoy it. It was definitely a journey, though. Thank you for going on that journey with me, chat. We still have one more. Great one for the second last one, am I right? Not short at all. God damn. Sheesh. Sheesh. They got called a child toucher, so that's a valid response. Fair. I feel like that's the only one he laughed at, though. He's like, this is the best comment. Which is also like, okay. Okay, last one of the night. Am I the asshole for scaring my sister-in-law with a cardboard cutout of The Rock? Okay. My 32-year-old female sister-in-law. Oh, wait. My 32-year-old female sister-in-law, 43-year-old female, is super nosy. It's come up before, but she's one of those people that will just deny something to the death, no matter how much proof you have, and then get angry at you for not believing her. Oh, no. At my house, the guest bathroom is partially shared with the master bathroom. The toilet and the sink are separate for guests. And then through the door, you can get to the shower, our closets, and another sink. Then through an additional door is the bedroom, if that makes any sense. Okay. So the guest bathroom is partially shared. So bathroom. And then through the door, you can get to the shower or closet. So shower and closet is separate, but then toilet, and then it goes another door. Okay. Basically, you can get into our bedroom through the bathroom without going through the main door. Okay. So when she comes over, she would sometimes take just a bit too long in the bathroom. During maybe third or fourth time, I happened to be walking by the bathroom and heard 2 doors close. I asked her if she was looking for something in the bedroom and if I could help her find it. She replied with, no, why would I go in your bedroom? And then changed the subject. Okay. The next time she was going to come over, I said something small behind the bedroom door, so I could see if it had been opened by the small item being pushed back. Later, I could see that it had been. So for me, confirming that she had been snooping again, I asked directly if she'd been in our bedroom. And she again said something like, I don't care what's in your bedroom, just get over yourself. Bro, what? So yesterday, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law came over, but before that, I ordered a full-size cutout of Dwayne Johnson, which I placed in our bedroom facing the bathroom door. About an hour into the visit, she heads into the bathroom. Very shortly after, there's a scream, a thud, and a door slam. She came out clearly angry. She'd been quite startled and slammed her upper arm into the door frame while turning away from the cutout. Brother-in-law made it worse by asking, well, why were you in their bedroom? But she didn't answer, and they left. She posted on Facebook that she has a big bruise on her arm as a result of my nasty prank. People are saying she could have been hurt worse and that she's too old to be the victim of a childish prank. It wasn't a prank. It was just in there. It was just in there. So if you were honest and not going in there, you never would have seen it. So I feel badly that she was hurt, but it wasn't my intention. But I might be the asshole because I think it was hilarious. Okay, you know what? Thinking it's hilarious. Kind of asshole-ish behavior, but really fucking funny. And I agree. I agree. You're right. She is too old to play the victim. I agree. She's 43 years old, and she's playing the victim for doing something that she continually lied about. She kept saying, no, why would I go in the bedroom? Why would I go in your bedroom? Like, oh my God, get over yourself. But you're literally going in the bedroom, and then you got scared by a cardboard cutout, and now you're embarrassed because you ran into the wall and fell on the floor because you're a fucking idiot. Get over yourself. Not the asshole, but made it fun. God damn it. She's being childless for snooping in someone else's bedroom to begin with. And why is she doing it? Why is she doing it? Every single time she comes over, she goes to the bathroom. She's like, I'm gonna go look in their bedroom again. Like, what is it she's looking at? Why is she in there? See, if I was OP, I wouldn't have put the cardboard cutout. I would have done that later on. First, I would have put up some cameras. I would have put up some cameras and been like, what is she looking for? Is she taking anything? What is she looking at? Narcissism? Is it just narcissism? But she could be stealing. Not even joking. Legit probably a thief. That's what I'm saying. She got a bruise for doing something she wasn't supposed to. Please look at the card. Please look at which cutout she used. Did she put it? Hold on. Did she list it? Not the asshole and honestly kind of hilarious. I agree. I feel like that's a good comeback. Okay, hold on. Did they post it? You're right. That's a weird jump to straight to the cardboard cutout. Like, only weird in the sense that I would have wanted to catch what the fuck she's doing. I feel like I would have wanted to know. I just thought, I'm curious why The Rock was the choice of the cutout. I just thought, who's a big guy that'd be surprising to see in the bedroom? But then I'd also be okay with having a cutout of. Plus, if it's him in wrestling mode, so he's trying to look all intimidating. Bro. The Rock is the funny idea. The camera would have been a better idea, I agree. Not the asshole, but also info. Why do you keep letting this person into your house? What does your significant other think? My husband is close to his brother, so that's why she keeps coming over. Oh, so the brother is his brother, and that's his sister-in-law by marriage. Oh, I know you guys can't see. I'm just reading through comments. I guess I could show you guys. This doesn't matter. My husband is close to his brother, so that's why she keeps coming over. And it doesn't seem like she's done anything other than poke around. So just has the that's how she is attitude and thinks it's weird but harmless. But it's still like, bro, I don't know. Let's see if there's any other comments. I didn't see balls. Balls. Oh my God, there's so many balls in my chat right now. Total invasion. Yo, I'm being invaded with balls. I appreciate the balls. Rip balls! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I should play this. I should play these so it plays. Ball invasion. So many fucking balls. Balls! What, is this you? The balls have arrived. I like that. I like that. Shoot the balls, chat. Shoot the balls. Too many balls in chat. We're not okay with that. Can we shoot them right off, please? Can we shoot them right off real quick?
Just still.
Little quick, little shoot the balls. Thank you, appreciate that. We don't like no balls here, okay? Got a neuter. Yes, that's me. I like it. I like it. Neuter the balls community. That's how we like them, okay? Completely neutered, with no opinions. The only opinion here is mine, and it's right. So you can't have no balls here, okay? You could be a man.
Thanks
just don't,
for all
just
the
don't
awesome
use the balls.
content.
Don't use the balls.
Cat shaved tails.
The raid is stored in the balls. Boneless balls only. Exactly. Exactly. Someone say neuter? Yo, but
Hey,
I like
Alex,
my blueberries.
Can you tell Molly
Blueberries
Pee
okay.
Pooper you're pretty cool thank.
Pretty cool, thanks.
98.
Appreciate it. Oh! There it is. There's the raid. There's the raid. We had him pause because I was talking a lot. We'll do one more. That was supposed to be our last Am I the Asshole, but we'll do one more. Just for you guys. Just for you guys, the Bowls community. Let me see. Let me see. So we just finished off one. We're going to start one nice and fresh. Newer down here. Let's see. Am I the asshole? Okay, here we go. Last one of the night. So sassy. So sassy. There was no pic of the rock cutout. There's only those two. So I apologize for that. So sassy up in her. If you haven't already, go get your Luxie plush. Only 2 more weeks. It's available. 70% funded. Go check it out if you're new here. Okay, am I the asshole for wanting to babysit... Wait. Am I the asshole for not wanting to babysit my ex's stepkids? Okay. My ex, Thomas, and I have been split for around 4 years. Okay, we have 2 kids together. Twins, a boy and a girl, age 12. He remarried Sandy about 18 months ago, and she has 2 children, between 7 and 10 years old. Our current custody agreement is I have the kids 2 weeks on, 1 week off, when they go to Thomas's. It's a private agreement we have as it works best with his job, and he travels, so he makes sure that for that week he is home. Okay. Recently, I got a text from Sandy. Okay. Recently, I got a text from Sandy asking if I can come pick up the kids. She had plans, and my ex had been held up at work. Wasn't a problem. I was on my way home from work, so I can swing by and get them. Oh, picking up her kids. Okay. I rang my ex to confirm that's what he wanted, and also said it's around 5:30. I'll keep them for the night. He said that was great, and he would let Sandy know. Okay. Okay. So, don't even need to read it. Not the asshole, but you never know, man. You never know. You never know, bro. What? So... she had to go pick up the kids, even though it was his time. And she said, that's fine. Okay. When I got to their place, my kids opened the door and were packed and ready to go. The kids called out that I was there and they were leaving, and she yelled out goodbye. As I was pulling out of the driveway, Sandy comes running out waving her arms. I stop and ask what the problem was, and she asked why I didn't take her kids. I don't know, because that's not something I do, because they're not that's because they're your kids, or okay. I stopped asking the problem. She said, why am I not taking hers? I said that wasn't what I agreed to, and I would never argue to that. She replied with, why not? I'm always babysitting your kids. I said, that's something between you and Thomas, but my kids are my responsibility, and I'm sorry, but I don't know your children well enough to take them back to my house and to have them stay. That's not babysitting. That's your children now, because they're your husband's children. Therefore, they're your kids now. You're married. You're their step-parent. That's why. That's not babysitting, Sandy. Dumbass. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? I'm always babysitting your kids. I don't know your children well enough to take them back to my house and have them stay. I left within 2 minutes, Thomas on the phone begging me to go back and get Sandy's kids because she always watches ours. I said the same thing to him and hung up. I got the kids home. While they were having dinner, I asked how often does Sandy watch them. My son said they normally don't see their dad till the weekend. Sometimes they see him in the morning, but it's normally Sandy who is with them during the week. Oh. Oh. So the 1 week, so 2 weeks on with the mom, 1 week off with the dad, but that 1 week off with the dad they spend with Sandy, and the weekend, maybe they'll see the dad one day. Sometimes they see him in the morning, but it's normally Sandy who watches them during the week. Okay. I left the kids to watch TV and rang Thomas back. He started cussing me out about Sandy's kids. I let him finish and asked why he thought it would be appropriate for a woman that those kids hardly know to look after them at my house. He said again, Sandy watches our kids, so fair is fair, and I've also upset her that her... Sorry. He said again, Sandy watches our kids, so fair is fair, and I've also upset her kids as they were looking forward to the sleepover. What a tool. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. Oh, I'm not gonna look at the update yet. Hold on. Hold on. That's crazy. That's crazy. I rang my sister to vent and she flipped it on me and said I was taking my issues with Sandy and Thomas out on Sandy's kids. I don't have any issue with either of them, but I'm starting to feel like I was the asshole, but I made no promises to her kids. Okay, I understand it's like, okay, to the kids, but she had no idea they were supposed to come. That's on them for promising something to their kids that they didn't even ask was okay. It's like saying, hey, your grandma's gonna come take you to Disney World today, kids. And they get all excited, and then the grandma comes, and she's like, what? I'm not taking you to Disneyland. And then they're mad at the grandma. Grandma, why are you such an asshole? The kids were so excited to go to Disneyland. What the fuck? What do you mean they ain't going to Disney? Hello? Grandma's the asshole in the end of this. Info. She says she babysits the kids during Thomas's week. She has never babysat for me during my time. So you're babysitting for Thomas. Update. I wasn't aware that Thomas was MIA during the week. I always ask the kids how it was at their dad's and what they did, etc. But I never had to grill them for info, and they haven't mentioned it before that he hadn't been home. It's true. They would be like, yeah, it's fun at dad's. Like, they're gonna be like, well, dad wasn't actually there, and it was Sandy the whole time. They're just gonna be like, oh yeah, we played, we weren't paying attention. I also don't want to go guns blazing into my lawyers and changing our custody agreement in our country, not America. It's very common to have private agreements done with our lawyers and not in front of a judge. I have messaged Thomas to have a catch up about the kids. Damn it. Damn it. Is there an update? Mods, please say there's an update. Is there an update? Is there an update? Please. I can't. God damn it. God damn it. I don't think there's an update. How long ago was this? When was it posted? 12 hours ago? Was this 12? Is this really new? This was posted 12 hours ago. No. There's no update yet. It's so fresh. You're the asshole. That's not how custody works. You aren't obligated to take care of your ex's stepkids. Exactly. Oh my God. First of all, let me just start with not the asshole. This shit happened like today. This is fresh as fuck. 12 hours ago. This happened yesterday. Damn! The sleepover was promised same day. Plans need to be made weeks in advance, not the asshole. Even on top of that, you can't tell kids, yeah, same day, yeah, you're gonna go sleep over at somebody else's house. And not ask. That's so strange. That's so strange. She is her child's mother. Sandy is mother to her children. Thomas is father to her children. But guess what? Thomas is also father to OP's children. Sandy is a stepmother to OP's children. OP has zero relation to Sandy's children. They are not a responsibility of hers in any way, shape, or form. So to be like, I babysit your kids all the time is such disgusting behavior. You are their step parent. Those are your children now. You're not babysitting. You're being a stepmother. You dumb bitch. Oh, I'm so mad. Sandy is married to their father, I presume. Yeah, she's married to their father. Therefore, she is now the stepmother. And for them to even... Oh, OP is so patient. OP is so patient. Could you imagine? Oh my god. Not only does she seem like she handles her ex very, like, maturely, she has to deal with this shit on the side, and she's still, like, calm and collective. She did describe it really calm and collective, which, you know, take it with a grain of salt. You know, unreliable narrators and all that jazz when it comes to the sub, but who knows how actual calm she was. But either way, at the end of the day, she was not the asshole. I don't even necessarily, like, Sandy is the asshole. Thomas is the biggest asshole here. Sandy, kind of an asshole, but also kind of in a shitty situation. And probably gonna get divorced. Probably gonna get divorced, because now, not only is she not seeing her husband often, but she's, for a week, just taking care of her ex's kids. Which, again, is her stepkids now, but it sounds like they don't do things as a family with them, which is super toxic. Whether it's Sandy's fault or not, it sounds like at the end of the day, I told you guys, fuck, no balls, no balls, fuck the balls, fuck Thomas and his stupid balls. Neuter him, neuter him. You know why? Easy fix, no more fucking kids. You know? So there's not a third wife having to babysit 2 sets of ex's kids. God damn. Sounds like Thomas is a shit dad. Yup. 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 No more kid. Fucking yup. 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 But, thank you everyone that stopped by today. That was the last one of the night. I appreciate, you guys, coming by and saying hello, and thank you for the raid. Balls. Balls. Webby's gonna be streaming in a few minutes, so we're gonna raid over to him. If you're new here, and you haven't already, make sure to check out the YouTube. The YouTube has all of these segments that we do edited on a highlight channel. So make sure to go check those out if you enjoyed today's content. We have a whole bunch of Am I the Assholes. We have a whole bunch of other segments as well. And we have a new segment I'm doing tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. PST. You can actually submit a form to be a part of it as well. I don't know if somebody can spam it. Tomorrow we're doing normal or nah. Essentially, you submit something that you think is normal, but people have told you is not. And we will tell you if we think it's normal or nah. Also, make sure to check out the Lexi plush. Again, just over 2 weeks left. It's not funded fully. I believe we're 50 away, 55, 57 away from fully funding it. I would really appreciate it if you just went and gave it a look-see, !+ plush in chat. But have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. And I will see you back here tomorrow and in Wubby's stream right now. Okay, bye!